What's up, guys? This is Resh here, and I'm actually right now in Nashville, Tennessee, just attending Funnel Hacking Live 2019, and I'm meeting so many amazing people. And I actually bumped into this guy right here, and his name is Desmond, and Desmond's actually from Malaysia. He's an amazing internet entrepreneur, and I cannot wait to introduce you to him. Right, so Desmond, for the guys, for my audience who don't know you, can you give me three things, right? Three of your biggest achievements, and who are you exactly? Tell them.
Okay, so first of all, hello everybody who's watching this. My name is Desmond. I've been doing internet businesses since 2005, and it's been so long. And I've done a lot. I've done like products online. I've done the products offline. I've done so many different things using the internet. But what I specialize is using social media to start or grow businesses. So if you're someone who's like thinking about starting a business, maybe using social media, I mean, you are using social media, you're probably watching this from a social media, you already know half the things that you need to do on social media to succeed, right? So I teach people how to start a business and grow a business using social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, because I mean, who's not using them right now? Everybody's using them. You're probably watching from YouTube or Facebook or Instagram out of this. So that's what I specialize in, and because of this, I've been able to run like very specialized trainings, and I've done workshops, boot camps. Last year itself, we had 500 success stories. 500 people got their first sale in my workshop, which is insane if you think about it. Because of that, I've always been featured in TVs and media in regards to how to start a business without having a team of employees, without having a big budget, just by using social media, something that most people already know how to use. So that's basically me.
Cool, bro, dude. For my guys, right, can you just share like what was your biggest breakthrough, right? Like when did you first have your biggest financial breakthrough in internet business, and what was possible for you?
The first financial breakthrough, well, I remember, man, this is really interesting because this was the last semester of my college. I went to college in University of Nebraska here in America, and I had a big decision to make. Okay, and I'll tell you why it leads to financial breakthrough, because I saw potential in this particular space, and this space was basically launching simple products on the internet.
Okay.
And there were a lot of people, what they do is that they make simple courses. I'm talking about like 6 to 8 videos. They put it up online and they're making like $30, $50, $60, $70,000 a week. And I'm like, man, that's really big money for me. I mean, for 1 week of work, and if you launch it, you could be potentially making 5 figures, mid-5. I think that's fantastic, right? So, but I had a decision to make. The problem is that I needed to commit time to make the course, to market the course, to sell the course. So I made the biggest decision at the end of my basically college. I had 1 more semester to go. I dropped out of college. I dropped out of university to pursue internet business full-time. And when I went full-time, that was, in my opinion, the biggest breakthrough, because I was already making like $10,000 to $90,000 a month during college, but that was really not a lot of money in business terms if you look at it, right?
Yeah.
So the moment I dropped out, I was able to full focus on my business, and that business skyrocketed to 200K in literally the first 3 months.
Wow, dude.
So that's
and how old were you at this point?
I was like almost 22 years old.
Okay.
Almost 22 years old, but 21, and in that little small gap of time, I've been able to hit 6 figures, up to 7 figures so quickly. And that breakthrough happened because of one word: focus. Okay. Right? A lot of people, I'm pretty sure you know, a lot of people, what they want to do is that they say, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to sell this, I want to sell that. They got so many different ideas, but they execute nothing. They do nothing, right? So I really believe in focus and execution, and actually implement it. And
so the first, just to get this right, so your first 7 figures was actually by selling digital products, right?
Digital products.
Just purely digital products.
Which has no cost.
Which has no cost.
Yeah.
Which you produce yourself, or was
Absolutely.
it? Okay, which you produce yourself.
Well, actually, when I was starting out, what I did was I hired a lot of voiceover artists from America and from Britain.
Yeah.
Because I was so conscious about my accent.
Cool.
Right? Because I come from Malaysia, where we sound funny when we don't talk in front of videos. And I was very, very conscious about it, because every time I talk to Americans and British people or Australian people, they're always like asking me to repeat what I say, because my accent is just so unique in one way.
Yeah.
So I felt really self-conscious. Even until that particular point, I was still using voiceover artists.
Okay.
I would like do the slides, I would write the scripts, and I'll send it to a voiceover artist to voice over it, so that the products could be much more professional. That's how I got to 7 figures, basically.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. Wind back. You told me a very interesting story about how you left Malaysia.
Yeah.
Could you share a little bit about that, and what circumstances made you make that switch, man?
Right, that was a really difficult situation for me. So at the age of 20 years old, I was so sure that I'm gonna be an entrepreneur for the rest of my life. I also sure that business is the way for me. I do not want to work for someone else. Nothing wrong with that, but just not for me because I want to be in control, right? And the problem is that I go through a lot of negative people in my life, and my family members were very unsupportive of what I do or what I was doing in the past. They didn't understand this internet business thing. They were just thinking that this is a fad that will, that will expire over time, right? They say that this is gonna go away, and my family believes that as a Chinese son in the family, the best route of success for me is to be a doctor, engineer, or lawyer. Anything else is a complete failure to the family, right? They believe that's the only path, and anything else is a complete disgrace. So there was so much negativity. I'm pretty sure you go through this yourself too. There are negative people around you telling you that, oh, this is a scam, this is not gonna work, this is a waste of time. I went through so much of them, and I felt like that was what's stopping me from progressing. Because you have to remember this, I really believe that emotions and mind is very important when it comes to creating wealth, right? You cannot just say that, hey, I got all the latest strategies, I'm gonna be wealthy. No, that doesn't work because you still need to execute it. You still gotta make things happen, right? So what I did was I decided to move to America because America at the time was a country where young entrepreneurship and young people who want to become successful, who have the drive to become successful, are celebrated. Instead of in Malaysia, where we were frowned upon. We were told that, go back to school, get your scholarship, work hard for schools, right? And I remember the first night I landed in Lincoln, Nebraska, where I went to school, where I got my visa. I had no idea how to pay for the semester fees. First night, because I was so afraid, I didn't have any money, I was sleeping on the carpet. I'm not even kidding you. A lot of people think that, how can you do that? Because I rented an apartment with no furnishing, so it's cheaper, right? There was just carpets and a closet. That's it. That's the only thing that I had. I remember the first week, because I had no money. I was so afraid of spending money in America, so I slept on the carpet for literally a week.
Wow.
It was really tough, but I really believe that you need to get away from negative environment. So I really believe that you need to get to a point, a situation, or a place where there's a lot of like-minded people, right? A lot of positive people who keep encouraging you what to do. Like, for example, we're in an event right now, a conference right now, and would you say that there's a lot of people who are like-minded like us?
100%, bro. 100%, all around us.
And you feel like you're not doing enough?
Yeah, for
right?
sure, for sure.
So that's what I like. I like positive people who's constantly getting ideas and then implementing that idea and then making big things instead of people who are trying to pull other people down.
Yep.
Right? No matter if it's your family, your friends, I think it's very important for yourself to be in an environment where everybody is just trying to lift you up.
Dude, I have a question for you. One last question before Desmond in 5 years' time.
Wow, okay.
Where do you see the Desmond in 5 years' time?
Man, that's tough because I really never think about that. But for me, Desmond in 5 years' time, I'm consistently growing. For a lot of people, what they think makes them happy is vacations. What they make them happy is a new car, new watch, new this, new that. What makes me happy is growth.
Okay.
I really think that growth is everything. Like, for me, it's not about the money. It's about like consistently being better than who you are yesterday. So 5 years from now, as long as I am better than who I am today by at least a multiplier of 5.
At least a multiplier of 5.
Yeah.
In terms of income, in terms of
growth, business,
Yeah.
Relationship, health, and everything.
Yeah.
5 times better than where I am right now.
Yeah.
That would be satisfactory for me. That is the
Okay.
goal.
That
That's
is
how
the
I look
goal,
at
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. So anyways, guys, me and Desmond, we're actually doing an event in Kuala Lumpur really soon on the 16th of March, and you must come and learn from this guy. Desmond, can you share with my audience, guys, like what will he be sharing on the 16th of March, and why must they come, absolutely come to actually learn from you?
Oh, so exciting. So we're putting on an event called Wealth Titans. It's going to be March 16, 2019. It's amazing. It's a full day event. What we have done is that we've decided to put on an event where we actually give you 4 spectrums of ideas when it comes to creating wealth. Because I believe that everybody is different. Some people are more familiar with, let's say, the stock market. Then you want to learn from someone like Rash. Okay? But if you're someone who's more familiar with social media, that's where I come in. I come in and I teach you exactly how you can start a business using social media, take it to the next level. Or how you can grow a current business, get more leads, cheaper leads, higher quality leads, increase your sales, increase your awareness using social media. And I specialize in Facebook ads, right? And we're spending like 6 figures a month with Facebook. So we know a lot of these insider tips, we know a lot of these strategies. So when you come, I'm not only gonna give you the tips and the strategies, I'm gonna give you 2 different business plans that you can run around, that you can work on, right? They can start right away after the event. And you can use these business plans to run your first social media business. A lot of my students who implemented what I taught them, they've been able to do like 5 figures a month, which is insane. For a business, 5 figures in the first year, that is awesome.
That is amazing,
Most
bro. That's amazing.
food and beverage business don't even break even in the first year.
Dude, if they make money, that's a miracle.
Yeah, so we teach you exactly how to do that because social media requires almost zero cost. Almost zero cost. If you have a phone, if you have a social media account like Facebook, right? You have a Twitter account, you have a YouTube account, you have all the tools you need.
Absolutely. Guys, I've had the pleasure of spending time with Desmond, and this guy is the real deal, in terms of having results for himself, but not just for himself, but for his students as well and all his clients. It's absolutely amazing to see all the success stories and the number of people who've got sales within their first
500 people got their first sale in 2018 coming to my event. And just by using social media, just by reaching out to people.
It's incredible. If you want to learn how to leverage the internet to really make money for yourself, Desmond is the guy. Come and learn from us on the 16th of March in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I cannot wait to see you there. There's a link down below or above this video. Go and sign up and come and meet us, guys. It'll be an amazing day. Wealth Titans 2019.
See you there.
See you there.